Ferguson Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kansas Jayhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. The Jayhawks will kick it away first. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Utah's offense will have the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try.
Turning it on! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Utes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a man, it's Dampier. Snagged in the middle, it's Bentley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Leaves it with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. They'll run the screen. He breaks a tackle. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grab near the sticks. It's Pickett. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Grabbed in the middle. It's Canty. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Red pass, it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Holds and fires complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Davis. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Crosses the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. End off from the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Parker. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. That's caught. It's Canty. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got a man. It's Henderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Henderson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Davis.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Bray. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parker. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Utes line up to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
In situations like this, it's nighttime, it's so cold, it's so hard to complete these types of passes, and for these wideouts, it's going to be tough just catching the football because that thing, I guarantee you, feels like a rock.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to fire deep. Got it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Utes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. To throw, it's Daniels. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. It's complete on the right side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, what a move to get open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Jayhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mark Chalk Jayhawk. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. He'll keep it himself. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Parker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Utes send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Makes the grab. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Jayhawks are facing 3rd and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it in. It's Canty. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Got a man. It's Pickett. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the Heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Finds his man. It's Henderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
The Utes will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Fires to the tight end. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Utes will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6-time tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Handoff from the gun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That's caught. It's Pickett. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Andrews. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Pressure coming. Makes the grab at the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And the Utes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Under fire. Touchdown, Utah! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Slithers into space. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Might as well stick with him. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He sends three receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Fires toward the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Kansas. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Canty.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the fourth quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on first down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
And the Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Third down play from the gun. Pocket breaking down. Finds a man in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Gives it on the option. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Got it behind the line. It's Canty. They stop him just a leap or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Got it in the middle, it's Canty. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
The Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll try to pop the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That brings them to within 1.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. And, oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Parker. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Makes the grab over the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Running back searching for a hole. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think if your offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That gives them a little breathing room, now up 24-20.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pickett. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much to these players. They worked so hard this offseason. You're right. It was a roller coaster of a season on the field, but they got the win